for most Black families, reunions are a time to reconnect, eat, and most of all, get really, really confused.
Ruby, my mother was Ruby, and
then with my mother's aunt.
We're first cousins. Her dad was my uncle, my mom's brother.
His mother and my mother. No, his.
You don't know.
There you go.
It's the first weekend of August, which means I'm headed with my mom to our family reunion in Summerton, South Carolina. For years, I had heard about the Nebraska cousins, and I knew that they were passing, but couldn't help but wonder if any of them had been looking for us. So I Googled the one name that I knew and called. Becky Jo answered, and I told her the family history, and she was shocked. I told her about our family reunion and invited her to join us.
Okay, so we're in the airport. Becky Jo's plane just landed, so it's May 7th. So we're just waiting for her to come out. 9 years in the making. I'm really nervous. It's weird. I feel like I'm on like The Bachelorette or something, but it's not The Bachelorette.
It's been a whole lifetime. Yeah, a whole lifetime. But you're here now.
All right. Now we're ready. So Becky Jo, how did you feel like when you were getting on the plane today?
Oh, I was so, I was tired because I hadn't slept all night. I was so afraid I wouldn't hear my alarm.
Everyone that I've told about our story of how we have been talking all these years and never met, they were all so excited. I was like, oh, it's finally gonna happen. We get to meet. You have a big family alone in Nebraska. Don't you guys have like 170 some odd relatives now?
It's hard keeping up with my sister because she had 12.
What does it feel like to have all of these new family members?
Oh, I love it.
The Ragin Watson family has been in Summerton since the early 1700s, the descendants of Irish slave owners and enslaved Africans. The family reunion tradition started in the early 1900s and has carried on ever since. On the first weekend of August, we all gather to share stories in the Philadelphia area, eat low-country food, and celebrate. Every 5 years, we return to Summerton, South Carolina, to visit the ancestral land.
I'm Maydell Ragin's granddaughter.
yeah, well, Maydell was my first cousin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite aunt.
Everyone says that.
And I'm her favorite nephew.
Oh my God, Diane!
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm in line for the register, get my tote bag and my wristband before I can fully participate in the Ragin Watson shenanigans. So it's a pretty good turnout, I would say. And this is only the first night, so who knows who's going to show up tomorrow.
Welcome to the family.
Hey, lady. Hey.
This is Willa Mae's daughter,
Daughter.
Becky, from Omaha, Nebraska. This is your cousin Teddy.
This is the Nebraska cousins that have been lost and found.
Janine, Becky Jo's niece, decided to drive down from Maryland. She comes from a family of 12 and had no idea that we existed or that her mother, Toni, Becky Jo's sister, was Black. This is the first time any of us are going to meet.
Becky Jo's daughter?
I'm her niece.
Oh, her niece, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you. my Grandma Mae.
Right.
And I see some similarities.
Oh my gosh, wait till you see the pictures. She looks like Nana.
I know, she looks like Maydell. When I first sent Becky Jo a picture of Nana and Blanche and everybody, Mama T, she was like, what? So let me see, who we got here?
This is my Grandma Mae and all her kids.
Oh! I mean, you consider yourself white.
Everybody would always ask me, are you black? And I go, I don't think so. My mom says we're Bohemian.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I have no idea what Bohemian meant. But.
Wow.
So I wonder if my Grandpa John was black too.
Oh, he was.
He was. They went to Omaha because he was offered a government job, and he worked for the government.
Does it feel overwhelming? Like,
yeah, well, it's
to like go from like knowing nothing to being like, oh my God, both my grandparents were black, and
well, I'm glad
now I have all this
Becky
family.
Continued to pursue it.
Yeah,
and just and I know she's wanted probably for the last 9 years to come to these reunions, you know. And even if I look at my mom's old pictures when she was a kid, you know, you could tell.
just like,
Yeah, you know.
yeah.
Just, you know.
So today we're gonna go check out my mom, see what she's up to, and then we're gonna go do the self-directed family history tour. So we have a little map. We're just gonna go drive around and look at the historical family sites.
Becky Jo is dead sleep and exhausted, and Janine said she's going to stay here. We'll check with her. She just said they were going to stay down low today so they could go out tonight.
All right, we're rolling incognito. Let's go. I thought Janine really wanted to go on the whatchamacallit tour.
She did, but I think she's, trying to keep watch of Becky a little bit. And Becky, she didn't know that Becky was going to be probably knocked out this morning.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed when Becky Jo and Janine decided not to go on the family history tour with us. I was really hoping to share in that experience together.
So we just went from Main Street to straight up country in 2 minutes. Is that cotton? Mm-hmm. I was triggered for a second. This must have felt so far away. Can you imagine Nana coming from here to Philly? Her eyes must have popped out of her head. Uh-oh. Oh, here's our church. So here we are. This is my family's church, which was built by my relatives. Oh, he's circling back. And oh, it's David! I was scared. You saw the look of fear in my eyes. I was like, who the hell is this redneck coming to get me?
Lord have mercy, boy.
Going back to the time, you're like, oh no.
I was like, wasn't somebody dragged down here?
Is the cops? No police.
Mom, here's Henry. So this is my great-grandfather, Henry G. Ragin. He married Katie first, had 6 kids, and then he married Willa Mae, who is my grandmother's mother. So this is their stone. It looks good.
My mother was born in 1924, so her mother died when she was 2 years old.
My Nana Maydell Ragin was born and raised in Somerton. At 2 years old, her mother died, and her older sister Hattie dropped out of college to take care of her and her sister Blanche. She grew up in this small country town, surrounded by extended family, including her cousin Willa Mae. At 12, she was sent to live with her sisters in Philadelphia. While everyone else in the family continued to move north, Hattie remained in Somerton until her death, serving as the bridge to our Black Southern roots.
Okay, where's Hattie's house? That's what we were trying to find. I know it's not. I know it's gone, but...
Come on, follow me then.
Oh, it's back there? Oh my God, it's so overgrown now. Lord help us. Oh my God, it's still standing though.
The roof probably doesn't leak. Look at it. I mean, just
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing.
I thought it was gone, knocked over.
So wait.
This is where my grandmother was born and where she lived until she was 12 years old. 20 years ago, she was still very lucid and she was just telling me all these great stories and pointing out trees and talking about how, oh, she fell off this tree and cut her leg. And I don't know. I just don't feel right just letting it fall over like this. So this is where you grew up? Oh, it's open.
There's nobody here but Blanche.
Oh, when the house was
You, Blanche, and Hattie.
And little Charlie.
And Charlie, right. Do you remember that tree? That's the same old big old tree?
Oh, yeah, look at that tree now. That's the tree I climbed up and got these cuts on my leg.
Show me your cuts, Nana.
Oh, yeah, that tree.
Yep, I see them right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's the culprit.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out, Becky Jo and Janine did go on the tour, but they went by themselves. Maybe this trip is more overwhelming than I thought it would be.